It's week 8 of the NFL, and we've got the rocket-armed...
So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Panthers now ready to get to work on offense for the first time. And they're led by Bryce Young, the #1 overall pick, Greg, out of Alabama back in 2023.
When he was taken as the first overall pick in the draft a couple years ago, Mike, certainly was not because of his physical stature. It was because of his mind. It was because of his processing ability. It was because of all the intangibles that they believed they saw in his days coming out of Alabama. Now, he's gotten some experience under his belt from a rookie year that had its ups and downs. He has all the talent in the world. Now he's got to go out and just capture it and make it happen.
Another try with Brooks. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate. And that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. Receiver in motion, headed left. A 2nd down throw for Young. He'll get that complete to Ross. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Young gonna give it to Brooks. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. We'll go once more with Brooks. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Out of the shotgun. Young. That's into the hands of Jonathan Brooks. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. On now, Daniel Carlson to try the field goal. This will be from 56 yards away. And he missed it. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game.
And this is tough here on the opening drive because sometimes when you miss one early, we've seen head coaches change how they approach 4th down situations. Is he going to get as many chances here? We're going to find out throughout the rest of the game.
The Titans offense and their running back Isaiah Pacheco head out for the next drive. He's run well here in the first half of the season. As you see there, he's the NFL's rushing leader coming into this weekend. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. Big play after big play to start this drive. 34 for that one. Here's Pacheco. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal. Now here's 2nd and goal. They'll run with Pacheco. Powering forward. He's in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Titans. That is 16th touchdown of the year. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, Give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Now the try for an extra point. He gets it to go, and the Titans will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Panthers offense ready to see the football for the second time. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Leo Chenal, the linebacker, there for the tackle. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. From the gun, it's Young. He'll go left side here and complete this one. 13 yards on the catch there. It's a Carolina first down. Off the play fake. Here's Young. That's taken it. It's Xavier Legette. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18. On 1st and 10, here's Brooks. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. To throw, Young. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. On play action, Young. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Back to throw, Young. He'll try to run for it.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The return starts from the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Set to go now on 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Levis to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, Not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
He's going to take a shot down the field. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up fourth down. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. They motion the slot man left. On first down is Young. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 38-yard line.
So we are through one on Sunday. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. A run with Brooks. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations. That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Titans offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. He's been a machine in the red zone here first couple of months of the season. In fact, leading the NFL in rushing touchdowns. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. 2nd down and 8. Once again, it's Pacheco. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down. They'll try and run it here with Pacheco. Pickup of the 11 yards on that one. That's good for a Titan 1st down. And he continues to have success running the ball here in the first half as he's closing in on 100 yards already. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down. Throwing is Levis. In trouble, and down he goes. Derek Brown, former 7th overall selection, gets the sack there.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chunk play.
A handoff to Pacheco. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
And he'll be taken down.
What we're seeing here in this first half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense. Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Big play coming up, 3rd and goal.
54, right 54. Hands up. Right down, 49 Rita. What?
Levis. And he's in. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Touchdown, Tennessee.
Now for the point after. The kick is good. And the Titans extend their advantage to 14-3. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with 1st and 10. Now he'll run it, and he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Two minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more from Charlotte after this. On 2nd down, Young. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Now Young. Here comes the screen to Brooks. Give him 13 on that screen play. And a 1st down. To throw is Young. And they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack. Throwing on 2nd down, Young. He's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not, and be taken down there. The Panthers will take their 1st timeout, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half.
Here we go, set.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. Thrown left side, the catch is made. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their 2nd. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this 2nd quarter.
Ready?
On 1st and 10, here's Young. He'll look underneath here for Brooks. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. To throw is Young. That's caught. It's Brooks out of the backfield. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Here's Young to throw. He's going to keep it himself. The Panthers, they're going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. A second down throw for Young. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On now, Daniel Carlson to try the field goal. Officially an even 50-yard attempt. Carlson's kick is good. And the Panthers cut the lead to 4. It's 10-6.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Levis to throw. Going for it all. That's caught! And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we're at halftime here on Sunday Night Football. And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the third quarter. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. He'll start at the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Titans offense and quarterback Will Levis ready for their next possession. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his season total. You get a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes to this point this season. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Now, Levis. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
A give here to Pacheco. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down. Here's Levis to throw. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line. So they go backwards on first down. Here's second and 13. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
And the Titans are going to have first and goal coming up. They're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
And this is just more of the same, picking up exactly where he left off in the first half. And these numbers, Mike, as you see him, they just pop out at you. I mean, he has been the driving force of this offense from the very start.
49, Mike, 49.
He'll try to run this one in. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. They'll go with him again. He slams it in there, and he is in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Titans. That is second touchdown of the game, and 17 for the season.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. This will be returned from the 2. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Panthers offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. Here's second and 2. On second down, it's Brooks. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
A 5-yard gain on the play. That's good for Panthers.
Another try with Brooks. Ooh. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 20. It's good for a Panther first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They bring a tight end in motion left. Young to throw on first and 10. Oh, open man. That's Leggett. And he's into the end zone. Xavier Leggett. Touchdown, Panthers. Carlson able to knock through the extra point. And the Panthers are back within 1 score. It is an 8-point game. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. Davis now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. Here's first and 10. Wow, indecision right away. Delay of game to start this drive.
Still first down.
To throw is Levis. Fires left sideline. That is complete. He's into space past the 25. And he's going to be taken down.
These wide outside the number throws. This is where a quarterback really gets to show off his arm strength and arm talent. This puts a ton of pressure on the defense because now they say, all right, we have to defend every single blade of grass.
And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down. On the ground, here's Pacheco. And And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down. To throw is Levis. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Panthers offense and running back Jonathan Burks coming out for their next possession. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game, and that's a nice pickup there.
Out of the shotgun, Young. That one taken in right side by Leggett. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Young. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. The Titans have got it. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery?
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it, and that is a big takeaway here by this defense.
Levis to throw it here on 1st down. He's going to let this one go deep. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
Here we go. Right down, 49 Rita.
Here's Levis. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
He's going to air this one out. He's got it! And he's going to take this one all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. A run with Brooks to begin this drive. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the third quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the book. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Here we go, Shaq. Go.
Now Young. This is intercepted. The pick 6 for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see. And it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment, uplifting for them, big momentum building.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense, you get yourself an easy touchdown, all of a sudden your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense and Bryce Young. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Ready.
To throw, Young. Short pass taken in by the tight end. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Let's go.
On 1st down is Young. Here comes the screen to Brooks. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
Young to throw on 1st down. Over the middle, he's got Leggett. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
These can be tricky situations defensively, right? The game is all but over. Barring something unforeseen, you got this one in the bag, but you still want to finish on a high note. You still want to walk off the field and put an exclamation point on what's pretty much been a dominant performance right from the start.
He'll tuck it and take off. And he's going to have just a couple here, but there is a marker on the field as well.
Automatic 1st down.
Young going to give it to Brooks. And he will carry his offense to the red zone. Inside the 20-yard line, a pickup of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
On 2nd down, Young. Quick throw, taken in. And he will score. Touchdown, Carolina. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His 1st NFL touchdown. Carlson's kick is good. Panthers are able to cut into the deficit. Down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here trying to get an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
First down, Tennessee.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
Here we go. 18 rep. Go.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. Eddie has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. Throwing on 2nd down, Young. He runs with it. And he's able to gain yardage out of this one before he slides.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. That's going to be incomplete. They cannot hook up there. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Punting time for the Panthers, set to kick this one away, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. Davis to return it. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they they'll come up here 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to look for the home run ball.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Back to throw. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Well, I think one thing's for sure, Mike. I don't think we're seeing an offense that is comfortable with this late lead. They're continuing to put pressure on the defense and say, hey, I don't care how much we're up by. We're going to continue to execute our passing game, and if there's opportunities downfield, we're going to continue to take them.
Back to the air one more time. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
To play in the NFL, you've got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. And in this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
He'll drop to throw. Quick hitting slant there. And the Titans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Take a look at his receiving numbers. Silver, he has been terrific. Over 100 yards in this one. 5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. They'll look to throw yet again. He's got it at the 3. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. A try here for the extra point. He's got it. And the Titans will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This returnable from the 4. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
Here we go, here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. He'll get that complete to Ross. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Go!
Young to throw on 1st and 10. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So this one, a win for the visiting Titans. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months.